It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back.
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show with J.Hall and DJ Akademiks.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Let's get it.
Yeah, it's the Hip Hop Matrix Show. Myself, J.Hall, this guy right here, DJ Akademiks. What's good with you, brother?
I can't complain. What's happening, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I signed a membership to a gym because I haven't got a chance to sign a membership to a gym because I usually work out inside my apartment.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been so long. I caught a really good deal, so I signed up. So they gave me like a body test.
Mm-hmm. What was your body fat?
Yeah,
count,
your body fat and all that good stuff,
body mass
man.
and all that stuff.
Let me tell you,
Your percentage of body fat?
Yeah, I thought I was good, homie.
Not good.
No, man.
Not good at all. It was like 40% fat.
Yeah, it wasn't 40, but it wasn't good.
It was like a good 28 and a half. So.
It wasn't good, man. I was like, man, it was like, yeah, you got, they break it down to the decimal, man. I'm talking about like, they talk about like what size your pinky, like your left pinky is compared to your right pinky, your forearms. I mean, the measurements on both. You know what I mean? Definitely my right arm has a couple more inches over my left.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. I mean, I didn't, that was my first time. They sit you on this thing, it twirls you around, tells you to be still, hold your body in the fist. Technically, you're supposed to be up there with them little, like, really tight shorts, but I had my basketball shorts on. I was like, I don't know about that, G. But
like you was going through the combine or something.
Yeah. So they get on you about that, man. I mean, they really do measure you about everything. But, I did it because it was, like, a little fearful. And I was like, you know what? I want to take this next workout stage in my life. I want to take it a little bit serious. And so I wanted to understand my body so I can, work on those things. Because a lot of times, man, we don't actually know. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get shredded, huh?
Yeah, man, but it's like, also like healthier in the sense of not just going in, just working out, just leaving out. Then you like,
not
for
about
vanity
to go
reasons.
vegan, are you?
No, but I am going to be trying some vegan meals.
Oh, God.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with trying vegan meals?
Man, please.
What? I ain't giving up. I love a steak. That's
Man,
for real.
Please. I ain't going no vegan.
You don't want to try some of the meals? Some of the meals look good, homie.
I mean, a salad is a vegan meal. I'm not saying I've never eaten a salad in my life.
I'm saying. No, I mean, it's not the same thing, bro. It's not the same thing.
So a vegan burger, is that what you're talking about?
I mean, yeah, or some of the dishes that they have is pretty dope,
The falafel is good.
Espenium, I can't even pronounce that properly, tell you what that tastes like. So,
the falafel.
Okay,
that's good, but hey,
I might insert certain meals in my day. That's all I'm saying.
I can't.
Just to mix it up.
I can't like it.
Well, so that's because you know what I'm saying, we ain't all right and tight like academics, go on tour, live, put the poster up, put the picture up on IG, showing the six-pack. We ain't all got that. I got a keg. I got a little small keg.
That came from eating meat, too. Came from eating meat, protein. Your body needs it.
You naturally gifted. I ain't say I'm not going to eat meat.
Okay. I mean, I was just saying.
I ain't going too far on me because I feel like that'd be another pause conversation. So, but you get my point.
Yeah.
My point is, I got the whole exam, and I encourage everybody to do that too. You got a little fear, what I'm saying? Go to your doctor, get your physical, go to the gym, get all that, so you can just kind of know your body, know your measurements, all that good stuff. Don't go crazy, but have an understanding. Knowledge is key.
I'm curious to what my percentage of fat would be.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
All I kept thinking about was back in the day when I used to be 5%.
Well, I've never got it tested. I don't know.
I got it tested when I was playing ball back in the day.
Okay. I've never got my body, like the percentage of body fat mass or whatever it's called, tested and knew what that was.
Yeah. The danger zone, I can tell you just in case, the danger zone is 30%.
Oh, dang. So you almost in the danger zone.
I didn't say that.
Oh, so I thought you said you was like 28.
I didn't say that. You said 28. Exactly. You said 28. I'm just telling you that the danger zone is 30%. Just FYI. So that's to anybody out there. I'm giving you that free knowledge, but still, go out there, you know what I mean, and get that tested. But anyway, welcome, Hip Hop Matrix Show. We are here. We got a lot to talk about, man. A lot happened this week. You know what I mean? Rappers probably was beefing again. You know what I mean? Some trap music then came out and a whole bunch of other stuff. So as usual, make sure you're following us along on our show at WHMS98. Follow me on my Twitter at J.Hall Radio. This man right here at DJ Akademiks, and we're going to get into the show. All right, so the first thing that's up, I don't know if you caught a chance to catch this, but your guy, Mystikal, a judge has refused to reduce his $3 million bond because his lawyer was trying to get it reduced to $500,000 because I totally forgot that in 2016, he's been in jail for first-degree rape and 1 count of second-degree kidnapping. Now, I remember back in 2003, he was also sentenced for like 6 years because he pleaded guilty for forcing a woman to perform sexual acts with him and his bodyguards. So this is his second sexual offense, rape thing, allegation.
Man, we believed you the first time. But I mean, damn it, man.
Damn it. I mean, in 2003, it was, apparently he forced her because I guess she stole from him. So he forced her to have sex with him and his homeboys, and they videotaped it themselves.
Oh, that was stupid.
Yeah. But, he did 6 years.
Oh, yeah, we know about that part.
Remember, because he came back out, he ain't had no braids. He was looking like me. Like, for real, he was done.
Yeah, definitely shouldn't have videotaped.
I mean, you think there's a possibility there was a woman online who's, I guess she's Mystikal's friend, and she's saying that the woman told her that that Mystikal didn't rape her pretty much. And that woman, I can't remember her name. I didn't catch that part, but she turned herself in too because I guess allegedly she was threatening the witness.
Oh.
But she put out a video saying, no, she told me Mystikal ain't touch her. So, do you think there's a chance that he came out and he was like a target, that this second time could be like a lie?
I mean, it's always a possibility, but I'm not too privy of the whole situation like you are, so I really don't know. I know he went to jail for rape, so. You double jeopardy. I mean, you don't want to do the same thing again.
Yeah, I can see you kind of getting caught up the first time because when Mystikal went in, he was the man. You know what I mean? He was that deal. But now
it's like you ain't got the juice, so
it's like
you might have to put in some work for some coochie now.
Right. And so it's kind of like the chances of someone like really kind of making that up.
Back then they was throwing it at you. Now
right.
you chasing it and can't run that fast.
So it doesn't it don't look good to say that someone's trying to get you because of your fame and your hit records because Mystikal he didn't get a hit record when he came out.
Yeah, but it's been so long. Just
Pretty
like
much.
the song said,
Pretty
since
much.
he's been on.
He did have a song when he came out because he was signed to Cash Money. You remember that? It was him and Wayne. I think Baby was on there because that was weird to see him on Cash Money.
That was when he first came back out, when they tried to give him a little spark, but it
was
didn't
weird to see him on Cash Money, man.
Yeah.
All those years I always knew about Mystikal, and Cash Money was, on opposite ends, and then to see him, I don't know, it was just weird.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. It's not working.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to count nobody's pockets, but you trying to make the bail go down from $3 million to $500,000. You definitely ain't got, if you ain't got $3 million, that means he's been sitting in there for 2 years.
Mm.
So that means I don't know if she's doing, you can't necessarily say she's doing this for the money. Because obviously he ain't got it to get himself out.
Yeah, 500. If he brought it down to 500,000, he still got to come up with 50 grand cash.
Right. That means and he was trying to get that, but the judge denied it. So he's sitting there.
He chilling.
So that means funds is maybe a little iffy. I do know court cases and all that stuff can drain your bread.
100 grand is a lot of money, brother.
Yeah, but we not rappers.
Yeah, he ain't either.
Yeah, but ain't some of those hits still giving him
checks?
He
ain't a rapper now, is what I'm saying. He ain't a rapper no more.
No royalty check?
He ain't no rapper no more.
Maybe Baby took that when he came out.
No, that's been long gone. That's been long gone.
Damn.
P still cashing them.
Oh. Yeah, P still walking around glistening. That's for sure. P still walking around glistening. I wonder if he going to get a chance to call P, but if C Murder been in jail since 1999,
Murder's in jail for murder.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's highly doubtful that P gone. At the end of the day, what I'm saying is if P's own brother's in jail and P believe in you doing time for your own consequences, then it's highly doubtful that he gonna go extra reach for Mystikal, who's been accused for the second time of rape. It's too bad for that. Yo, but on a lighter note, your man Jay-Z is still cashing in, making more bread. Rock Nation has announced that they're going to executive produce a TV series that's based on a novel called Knots and Crosses. And it tells a story of society where black people are members of the ruling class and white folks are the underclass.
Whoa.
I'm interested already.
I want to go there.
What do you think some of the benefits of the black higher class that they have?
All the benefits that the white higher class have now?
Let's name some of that. Like you get off of cases?
Yeah.
You don't got to pay your taxes?
You can shoot cops and don't go to jail.
Don't go to jail.
Not go to jail. They can still go to jail, but you don't get killed when they capture you.
You can call the police and they can actually come.
Yeah. Not guilty till proven innocent.
Can you imagine if Baltimore black folks was living in this world? That means they can actually go down to the city and say, look, we need to get these potholes fixed, and they will actually fix the potholes.
Yeah.
So what would be some of the things that the white folks would have that, white folks don't have, that they have to deal with?
Projects.
Ooh, white folks living in projects.
Police brutality.
Ooh. Yeah. That's true. Nobody believing you in court.
Yeah.
No matter how innocent you are. Nobody believing you in court. None of that.
That would be a good one.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I'm trying to think about another one that you can come up with. I mean, can you imagine being a part of a black higher class?
No. But, I mean, hopefully soon, yeah.
I'm pretty sure brothers in Africa listening to us right now like, you idiots.
I mean, y'all need to let us into Wakanda.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if the white people are underclass, that sounds like a society I would like to at least check out.
Yeah, when is this supposed to hit the streets?
I don't know, but Hove is executive producing it, so that shows you what they've been doing. I mean, they've been doing real good when it comes to their like film and TV and movie projects. I wonder if they're gonna work with LeBron since him and Maverick Carter, are out in LA now and they doing their thing. I wonder if we're gonna see a team up of that. But Hove been really, really doing his thing. So I don't know. I'm interested and want to see it already. I mean, black people doing things. I wonder if they're gonna do stuff, just walk up to somebody and just like smack them. I hope it's not gonna be that negative. Like I don't want to see the black people in power and then just like showing that, they try to do that little angle of showing that, anybody in power would do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I hope they're not going to go that angle. You know what I mean? I hope it's like Wakanda where you see the black people are living good and they chilling. Ain't no violence, none of that. You know what I mean? Don't try to show that we're just like them if we had that power also, because that's not the same.
All right, now let's talk about some new music, all right? My man Kevin Gates just released Luca Brasi 3.
Oh, word?
Yeah, that's actually got a lot of bangers on. I've been playing that too. I like the record. Look in the mirror. I see a great man. That's my record. That's my record. Also, Shaq West. He released Shaq West, Mud Boy, came from the mud. He just released that. Also, you got
that what's the name of that song?
Oh, Mo Bamba.
I have no idea what he's saying on that song, but that song goes so hard.
Yeah, it does. That's a big festival record too.
Right. Yeah. It's a what?
A big festival record. Like festival crowds go crazy to that record.
Oh,
it's like,
okay. Well, he's African too.
He is?
Yeah, he's African. He comes from Harlem. He comes from a section where a bunch of African brothers live. He talks about that though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Also, the homie Lil Baby and Gunna, that's a new dynamic duo. They just released Drip Harder.
Man, that can mean so many things when you're not informed.
Oh, well, you don't know what's going on, but it's just they just gonna shine hard on everybody.
Okay.
All right, it's definitely a hot record.
You heard some songs on that?
Of course.
Okay.
Also Eminem released the Venom song.
Yeah, I heard it. It sounded okay. The video's kind of dope though. Like to be honest with you, the video's kind of dope. There's different people rapping like Eminem.
Yeah, I haven't seen the video.
Yeah. It came out today or whatever for the Venom movie. So which I'm about to go see.
And your boy Tekashi 6ix9ine released "Stoopid," featuring Bobby Smurda, who actually did his verse from a phone because, of course, he's been locked up for the past couple of years.
Yeah. His mother is claiming that he can possibly get out November 2020. And so she's shooting for that. He also went off on Ebro from Hot 97. So Ebro to suck his, invite him to his private part.
Oh, wow.
That's what he loved to do.
All right. Well, let's go to some throwback guys. Some vets like Ghostface. He just released the Lost Tapes.
Yo,
have you got a chance to listen to that? I haven't yet, but I plan on it.
No, I haven't. But veterans, it's kind of like you don't really need to like check them out before you get them because you've been rocking with them for so long. At this point, you just rock. You just get them. I'm pretty sure they're gonna be dope.
Yeah, and T.I. just also released a new album, Dime Trap. It's his 10th studio album.
Favorite rapper.
Yeah, he got a couple records. He got some. He got a record with Meek Mill called Hefe. He got a record with Yo Gotti called Rafe.
He also got Dave Chappelle speaking like as his conscience throughout the whole album.
Oh, okay.
Which is kind of dope about the decision made. And it's crazy to think about T.I. This is his 10th album. I mean, 10.
That's
I mean, is there? I mean, 10. I mean, I just like there are a lot of rappers who got 10, but we stopped caring like around what album 3.
Yeah.
I won't say a lot of rappers,
and we almost stopped caring about T.I.'s album. We almost did. Almost.
You think so?
Almost.
I think he did a good job dropping those EPs, like those little 3, the Dime, part 1, part. But that's because T.I. was doing other stuff. We didn't stop caring about T.I.
No.
But I agree with you. And listen, T.I. is my favorite rapper. I was buying him because he's my guy.
Uh-huh.
But you're right. The steam seemed like the attention wasn't necessarily there.
It wasn't on his music for a while.
But I like to think that Hove has kind of resurrected that whole idea of these veteran rappers with 444 because it seemed like the interest of, more adult contemporary rap is coming back. Because it seemed like it was fading for a second. Y'all better hope Hov don't ever retire.
Adult contemporary rap.
That's what you got to give him, man. Dad rap.
Wow.
Adult contemporary rap, man. You know what I'm saying? Sophisticated. And that's what T.I. called this. You know, this is dime trap. You know, he the father of trap music. So he called this more, you know, sophisticated, you know, trap music or whatever.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm rocking with it. Yeah. So that's real dope for T.I. Speaking of Tip, you know, he also is someone who put together the Trap Music Museum out in Atlanta.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Escape Trap Zone in there.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that actually went to see that. They said it was real dope.
I think it's only going to be open for maybe, well, he said, it says 45 days, I guess, allegedly, but he said they're going to keep rocking to whatever. 2 Chainz donated a car there. Have you ever been to an escape room in general?
No.
So I did my first escape room about a few weeks ago when my sister got married. That was the activity she had for us to do the day before she got married. It was an escape room. And yeah, they kind of freaky, bro. They lock you inside, and it's almost, we went to like one that was kind of like Saw, like from the movie Saw. And the dude with the Saw voice give you clues. And when you're in there within 5 minutes, you tend to think that you're really inside an escape room. They showed us this video of a guy who's like, you got to kind of save their life. And they're like tied up and they're like dying. They're trying to give you these clues that you just cannot figure out.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's like random shoe boxes in the corner, but the shoestring, you need to use the shoestring to go unlock the door. And the door has a key that might fall in the corner. And
So
you have to catch
this is what you about to do for Halloween?
Bro, no, not at all. It freaked me the hell out. I'm not going to lie to you about that, dog. Like escape. And so T.I.'s escape room is called Escape the Trap. So I'm wondering what they got in there. Like, you got to find a crack and then run from the cops. Like, what all would all be in the escape trap room is what I'm curious about.
Jail cell.
Jail cell would be in there. Are you really going to escape? Is my question. Like, can you really escape the trap?
I mean, yeah. Read a book.
Oh, they probably have a session where you just reading there, reading books.
Yeah.
And how many vocabulary words you can come up with.
Yeah, go to school.
You come out talking like T.I.
Education is how to escape the trap.
That's true. That's true. You know, T.I. said when he was in jail, man, that tab ran him $8 million plus.
What tab?
The tab of, you know, when his whole situation going in and out of jail, when it comes to paying lawyers and how much money he lost.
Oh, okay.
All together,
it
cost him $8 million.
Oh, sure.
And when it was mentioned to him about
I can believe it.
Yeah. And he also mentioned recently in an interview that, you know, that's why Meek Mill couldn't stay on Grand Hustle, because Meek used to be on Grand Hustle, for those that don't know, but he couldn't do nothing for him because he was locked up.
Mm-hmm.
And he also said that he passed on Drake.
Yeah, I heard that.
He passed on Drake because he wasn't really, you know, it was Drake before the beard. And he said, so, you know, he wasn't really.
He didn't think it was going to catch.
He didn't think it was going to catch. So imagine if Tip would have had Drake and Meek Mill on one label.
On Grand Hustle.
On Grand Hustle, yo. I mean, I don't think no one could have made it rock with them, if you think about it.
I mean, kind of like Young Money with Drake and Nicki. I mean, hey.
Yeah, like that would have been super dope. And if you put Drake and Meek Mill inside to Escape the Trap Room, who you think gonna get out?
Meek.
I think Drake. I think Drake gonna sing to the guards. And he gonna get up out of there. Me personally, I think he'll get up out of there. But that's dope though. So if you're in Atlanta, won't you do us a favor? Go check out the Trap Music Museum and let us know what you think about it, because I'm actually interested in going. I mean, 2 Chainz donated a car. I wonder what else would be like in a trap museum that you would have, like grams, like a gram scale. You think they had it?
I seen pictures and it was more than a gram scale.
What did you see?
It was some TVs, some guns, some dope. What? It was everything.
See, I ain't seen a picture of it. Are you joking right now?
No, yeah. Kiera Simone was there at the opening of it last week.
And they had, like, what kind of guns they had?
Choppers, 45s, 9mm.
Were those the guns Tip got caught with?
I guess.
Oh,
I guess so. I didn't think about that.
Yo, that's crazy. Was it in
but it was definitely like a trap house in there, and you go inside the trap house, and it was a bunch of trap stuff.
Do you think that's glorifying the whole trap situation?
Well, it also had a jail cell there, too.
Like a real one?
Like a real jail cell. They had like pictures of like him, Meek Mill, and different rappers, Kevin Gates, that went to jail and stuff like that too. So it was a lot of stuff on it.
So I guess at the end of the museum, there's a lesson.
Correct. Takes it full circle.
That's what's up. You walk in at the beginning, you see the glitz, you see the glamour, and then at the end, there's a jail cell waiting for you.
Yep.
That's dope. Hip hop don't necessarily show consequences no more. They
Ball
just kind of show people
4 or 5
balling.
years, hit the jail for 20.
Yeah, but nowadays you kids ain't gonna get a chance to ball out for 4 or 5 years. Y'all got like 2 years at best. Because y'all snitch on yourself in the first 30 minutes. It's gonna get to a point y'all gonna start videotaping transactions. Yeah. So I'm gonna check it out. Trap music, baby. When they had the picture of Meek Mill inside the Trap Music Museum, was it him inside the jail by the cell, or was it just a picture of him that you saw?
No, it was just a picture of him.
Well, I mean, he did go to jail, so I mean, he's a good example of that too. Recently, he's on the cover of the XXL, and there's a letter that he wrote inside there to his 19-year-old self, and he talks about the uphill battles, pretty much warning himself about the
he
battles
put that on his IG page as well.
The trials and tribulations he gonna go through and things of that nature, and ask himself, was he built for this? All of that. What's something that you'll write to your 19-year-old self? I was trying to think about that on the way over here. Like, what would I say to my 19-year-old self?
I don't know. Keep the condom on. What else?
Woo, baby.
You could tell him just stay focused. Like just.
That's what you're telling yourself. DJ Akademiks at 19.
Do your schoolwork.
At 19, you had told yourself do your schoolwork. Where were you at 19? What school were you at that point? You were in Pennsylvania or?
I was in Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And then I got sick and I came back, and then I was in community college and I went to Bowie, but credits didn't transfer, and then all hell broke loose, and that was it for school.
Okay. So you would tell yourself to stay focused on the grades.
Stay focused on school. I mean, just work your plan. I didn't really turn out bad, so I can't say.
No.
There was too many things that I would have told myself.
I would have told myself to slow down because I was a speed demon on the highway, son. 80 was slow to me. 80 was definitely slow. We had this curve back in Detroit on a large freeway we used to call Dead Man's Curve. Mm-hmm. And it was literally like people crashed their cars and died on this curve on the freeway. And, man, your goal was to be able to hit that curve on the lodge and still keep it moving. And, man, I used to come close on that. I mean, my mom probably going to hear this right now and be highly upset. But I used to be a speed demon. I didn't get caught, but I definitely would have told myself slow down because there was a couple car tricks I used to do. Well, I could have died. I definitely could have died. And I wouldn't advise nobody. I don't even want to tell nobody what I used to do because I don't even want nobody even trying to imitate that. But I definitely would have told myself to slow down the speed. I would tell myself to keep that condom on, too. Most definitely.
Well, you did.
I do now. I do because of experiences back then that I came close.
I'm saying because you don't have kids. So I just assume you did. So
but I had a couple close encounters where it was where brother had to do that little 30-day wait. You know what I mean? Because I was putting myself in situations that I ain't had to put myself in. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? At 19, I definitely would have told myself, chill out. And I definitely say the last thing I told my 19-year-old self would have been to be patient. Because my impatient meter was off the chart. Like at 19, I felt old. Like, you know what I mean? Because I had lived like a life. And so I felt at 19 that life had passed me by. Like, I was too anxious. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I definitely would have told myself just to chill out. And, and everything's going to be all right. You know what I mean? Pretty much. But I guess with Meek Mill's situation and all the things that he's been through, you can kind of say it was worth it. Because look where he is now. But that doesn't mean it's going to work out for you all who are listening to this right now.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Rick Ross ain't going to come knock at your door and come save you. Like, that's not how it works. Yeah. But I like this new platform that Meek has been doing. He seems to be really maturing and using his platform, like, for a greater good. Like, he's not even really just screaming on records no more, if you notice. The couple records that I heard him on, he's, like, more relaxed, mature.
Yeah, he's using his delivery a lot more, speaking to you, projecting his voice instead of yelling.
Yeah. So I'm right back in wanting to hear more Meek right now. So I'm happy to see this, what he's on. We just all want to keep Meek out. And I like the fact that he's an advocate for those who are locked up for similar things that he was locked up for on that BS of, that injustice and things of that nature. So I hope he continues on that platform. That's for sure. But at 19, Jesus Christ, boy, I told myself a lot. I know one person who probably can have some conversations with themselves, at 19 would probably be Kevin Gates.
Yeah. He's a great man now.
Yeah. Recently he talked about that he had to plead guilty for that last situation he was in, even though he knew he was innocent because of fear that he was going to get more time.
Yeah, they do that.
And that's unfortunate that has to happen. Where he said the judge still only gave him 30 months when the judge could have gave him 35.
Is that really? Did you really help me at that point?
Yeah, I mean, I listen to somebody. If you in there on month 29, you gonna start feeling like that judge did help you.
Nah,
you not.
I'm gonna be ready to go, but I don't feel like you helped me though.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure he can talk to himself at 19 about that stuff. Kevin Gates to me is like a street preacher.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's like that guy that sits on that corner and can give you all these different philosophies. And in between some of the rhetoric and some of the, the far left things that he say, there is some truth in there. And he's a very like transparent person. Like he's extremely honest.
Oh yeah, he tell you exactly how he feeling and what's going on.
Oh yeah, you see that interview when he told that dude, "Please don't touch me"?
No.
That he was talking to this radio guy, and the radio guy like tap. You talk to somebody, you tap him, and he was like, "Yeah, please don't put your hands on me again." Like he was just like he ain't hesitate at all. Like don't touch me. And you can tell the dude was just like thrown off, but at the same time, that's who Kevin Gates is. Like you gotta. Kevin Gates remind me of like those real OGs on my block that was in and out of jail. You had to wait on them to set the tone when you're around them.
Uh-huh.
Like you can't just come in thinking like everything's buddy. Like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You gotta like wait for him to extend his hand. Like, oh, okay, how you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? Everything good?
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But I think that he can kind of evolve with the right hit record. We haven't really gotten a hit record from Kevin Gates yet, but if you put him on the right platform, I think he can evolve.
Yeah, I don't get tired, but then he went to jail.
Yeah. So he been his own worst enemy.
Kinda.
Yeah. So if he get himself a hit record.
Another one now, stay out of jail, he'll be fine.
Yeah. And backed by his philosophies. I mean, there's an audience out there that rock what he's saying. There's some guys out there that's definitely rocking what he's saying. The Lucas Rossi mixtapes are dope.
A lot of people that rock with Kevin Gates. I rock with him.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still doing good.
Yeah, it wasn't cool to kick that girl on stage, but he felt like he was being violated.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I didn't see the part where he was being violated, but maybe it was something in there we didn't see.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look.
No. It wasn't a good look at all.
All right, so let's talk about some sports now. Recently, the Golden State Warriors played a preseason game in Seattle at the Key Arena. Kevin Durant came out as warmed up. As you know, he was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics, and then they moved to Oklahoma City. So he actually came out in a Sean Kemp throwback.
Really?
Yes, he came out in a Sean Kemp throwback. And Sean Kemp was supposed to be in the audience, but he wasn't there. Anyway, but he had on a Sean Kemp throwback, and he spoke to the people. He said, yeah, NBA is back in Seattle for tonight, but hopefully soon it'll be back forever. Because they're trying to get a basketball team back in Seattle.
Who were they playing?
Golden
State Warriors, when they were like, why were they in Seattle the first?
Well, that's how they do it. Like during Hurricane Katrina, when New Orleans Hornets at that point, they were playing in Oklahoma City just to see if the fan base would pick it up and people would actually attend the games, and if it would make money is what they were trying to figure out.
So that's a test they do during preseason?
That's a test they do, just period. But I can't remember off the top of my head what team they were playing. But he spoke to the crowd and said hopefully the NBA will be back soon because they need to it's an NBA city, and they love their team. So there was a lot of people in the stands. It was a packed house, and a lot of people had a throwback Seattle Supersonics.
I definitely believe that you should have a team in Seattle. I mean, it rains so much out there that people do love their indoor sports.
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, the way football is doing good. I mean, Seattle Supersonics was always they always had a good crowd.
I totally forgot that Kevin Durant was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics.
Yeah.
And I remember now because Ray Allen was on that team, and they traded Ray Allen right before he got there.
He played his rookie year there, and then they moved to Oklahoma City.
I totally forgot about that, man. I hope they do bring a Seattle Seahawks team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you said a Seattle Seahawks
I'm sorry. Seattle Supersonics.
All right, and Kyrie Irving claims to a crowd that he plans on coming back to Boston next year. So because he's liking the squad, so he's thinking they can beat Golden State. You think Celtics can run with Golden State?
I mean, listen, I think the Celtics are definitely going to be that team in the East. They got the potential to. Do I believe that Kyrie Irving is going to be there next year just because of what he said? I mean, this is the same dude that was walking around for the past months or so talking about the world is flat. So his word right now is kind of just whatever to me.
Well, he's since recanted that.
I would believe Uncle Drew. If Uncle Drew told me he was coming back next year, I believe. Kyrie, I don't believe Kyrie.
You don't believe Kyrie?
No, man. Kyrie didn't even want to play. Don't want to play with LeBron. So, why would he want to stay with a bunch of other people when he got potential to go somewhere else? I think Boston's where he get the most money, though.
Yeah, I think that that's his best chance to win right now. and get money. It's the best all-around decision.
But he already got a ring, so he don't, when it comes to actually winning, like, he already got a ring.
We got one ring.
These kids right now, man, the NBA, they don't care about that multiple rings. So LeBron's the last of what we're going to see of really people caring about getting multiple rings. LeBron and Steph Curry, they're like the last we're going to see of that era. Everybody else, they barely care about getting a ring.
Well, on football news, you got Josh Gooden that got Gordon that got cut by the Browns and is now a Patriot, got his first touchdown as a Patriot.
And that touchdown set a record, right? Wasn't that touchdown Brady's 500s or something like that?
It was Brady's 500th touchdown, and he is the 71st person to catch a touchdown pass from Brady.
Wow. What do you think Josh Gordon gonna do? You think he's gonna be able to maintain and
Well, I think he's gonna be on his best behavior right now, and he's gonna do great. I mean, he got Brady, so
to his credit, he turned himself in to rehab. So he knew he had an issue. It's not like he got caught, like that last time. He turned himself in. He acknowledged that he has a problem.
He was addicted to weed.
Yeah. I mean, it must be real serious when you turn yourself in. You ain't in no trouble.
What has the dope man sold me?
Wasn't that Martin?
Yes. Sold me the ooh-wee. The ooh-wee.
He had him going to the car wash wearing 3 sweaters.
Yeah, sold me the ooh-wee.
I mean, Josh Gordon was still showing up at the games and everything, so it must have really, really, been
he
a
led the
problem.
league in receiving yards a few years ago, so he definitely got the talent, and if he puts it all together, that'll be ugly, as much as I hate the Patriots. That's a sports report.
Yeah, that sucks, because anytime Brady gets an advantage, we hate it. Let's change up a little bit. Let's talk about something with Kanye, him actually doing something positive. Recently, he gave a homeless man $100. A homeless man saw him on the street, flagging him down. I was like, Kanye. And Kanye talked to him or whatever, and he asked for some Yeezys. And Kanye said he's going to send him some Yeezys. Now, you asking, where's he actually going to send this homeless man some Yeezys? Said he'll send it to him. Well, the homeless man had his mother's number and gave Kanye his mother's number. And then Kanye was like, you know what? Talk to his man. Get his man $100.
What is the homeless man going to do with some Yeezys? I mean,
I have no idea. Maybe he going to sell them?
Get a man a home. Like, come on.
I mean, he's in Chicago. He's trying to get back to his roots, whatever the case may be.
Sounds like a publicity stunt.
It could be. I mean, I was trying to figure out when he said you're going to send it to him. I was like, where you going to send it to him? And then when he said you send it to my mama's house, I'm like, why you ain't live with your mama?
Yeah, why don't you just go home?
Yeah, why don't you just go home?
Just go home.
And I hate to sound like that, but what's $100? You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're missing the whole big picture here.
Yeah, maybe. Do you even like Yeezys? Like, honestly, do you like them?
Just the 350s. Just the 350s. I don't like the wave runners and all the extra stuff there, all the other crazy ones. I just like the low cut 350s. Just that one pair. So I'm trying to figure out, are the Yeezys really a good looking shoe? Do people like them because it's Yeezy? Because it's Ye? Because I'm not into the shoe culture like that anyway. So to me, I can just pass on them. It's real easy. But I acknowledge that a lot of people like them. So that's why I want to know, like, are they really good shoes? No, they are. They're comfortable. The 350s are comfortable. I like the 350s. Is that what it is, the comfortability? Yeah, they're very comfortable. Like, so they're fashionable to you, too? Like, you like to sport them or stuff? Yeah. Okay. So they're good enough to send to a homeless man, then? I mean, anything is good enough to send to a homeless man, but... He actually setting that homeless man up to fail, because would you give a homeless man $1 if you saw him wearing some Yeezys on the corner? No, you're going to get robbed. Yeah. Now you're going to have him out there barefoot. In Chicago? It's cold. Yeah. I mean, but is this part of Kanye's way of rebuilding his reputation? You think this is sincere? It just smells like a publicity stunt. Why is that? Because you just brought Yeezys into the whole conversation of you trying to help a homeless man. Like, what does a homeless man need with Yeezys? He needs a home. Yeah, you're right. It's called homeless. He's less of a home. Yeah. So he's not Yeezyless. Yeah, he's not Yeezyless. Well, I mean, he is Yeezyless, but nobody cares. Yeah. He's less of a home. That's what he needs, a home. The video was a little bit like the dude was yelling at him from across the street, and Kanye just heard him. That was fake. And then walked over there. I haven't even seen it, but I believe it's fake. and then walked over there. It just smells fake. I smell a rat. And he was like, oh, hello, homeless man. And it's just like, all the people that be yelling your name, Kanye, but you going over there to him, like... If this shows up on Keeping Up on the Kardashians, I'm done. No, it was on TMZ, which is the same difference. Oh, man. Yeah, same difference. So, maybe he's sincere, yo. He's in Chicago. He's sincere. But you know what? He never gave us that Yandhi album, though. He had people waiting up. Yeezy that was supposed to come, right? Yeah, him and Chance the Rapper, Yandhi, but it just didn't drop. Remember, at first, he was talking about he was giving Wayne
some time to breathe. But I mean, it's been a whole week.
How much longer you gonna let him breathe?
I don't know. I mean, Wayne's breathing pretty well though. I don't think Wayne really needed you not to breathe though. I mean, we was waiting on that. As we see, we was definitely waiting on that Carter 5. Maybe you didn't want to get in that way to block your sales. Maybe that going to be what it is. Speaking of Chance the Rapper, recently him and an organization called Social Works Foundation, they pledged $1 million to Chicago Health Services. So that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, all that stuff Chance has been doing. Do you actually think that Chance one day is going to be Chicago's next great politician?
I mean, of course, he does it sincerely. It's not a publicity stunt like the homeless man getting some Yeezy sent to him. He's just doing it because he wants to do it. So that makes all the difference.
I mean, sometimes Chance, I don't want to say he trolls a little bit sometimes, but I think his generosity is sincere.
Yeah, of course. I mean, like I said, some people are just givers.
So here's a question that I'm asking you. Do you think that Kanye attached himself to Chance in the first place so some of that can rub off on him? Because Chance is known for his charitable donations and things of that nature. You think that's why he attached himself, or was it really about the music?
It's all of it. It's everything. It's about the music. It's about the attachment. It's about marketing. It's about branding. It's about it all. It's about money.
And so it's about money. So you think Chance is aware of this, or he sincerely believed because Kanye is like a hero of his that Kanye is trying to come back?
He's probably aware, but he knows it still benefits him at the end of the day, too.
Oh, so he'll be about the money, too.
Of course he's about the money. I mean, I'd say he still is a giver, but he's still about his money, and he knows what works. Come on, none of us are stupid here.
So it's possible you can be a giver and be about your bread.
Of course.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah.
You got to get the bread to be able to give it.
Do you think that's a little like, I mean, that's true, but you think that's a little like, you know what I'm saying, like kind of corny though for someone like Kanye to kind of jump on Chance's shine to get, so he can get some of that?
This stuff happens every day. That's why we have features.
Well, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just the reputation part. You know what I mean? It's sort of like repairing your reputation. So you think it's the same thing as far as when it comes to music?
Basically.
Because I'm not talking about trying to make yourself hot in the music. I'm talking about just repairing the whole, everything you've been saying. But he's still wearing Trump hats. I mean, you got a chance to check out that performance on SNL? Because, you know, they were recording it while we were on the show. Did you get a chance to check it out?
No, I didn't check that out.
It was horrible.
But I don't think I missed anything.
No, you're not at all. And then he did that whole rant, that video that Chris Rock had recorded of talking about how people said that siding up with Trump is racist. But if he had to be worried about racism in America, he'd have left America a long time ago. Now he's on his own 13th Amendment situation thing. So it was like, to me, when you want to team up with Chance, it kind of like, I'm worried that it might, taint the move that Chance is on.
Oh, you think he might corrupt Chance?
I mean, stranger things have happened. Why wouldn't he be able to? Because Chance has always
bring Chance into a sunken place.
I mean, Chance has always made no secret that Kanye is his hero. And you remember when Chance jumped out there and tried to defend him on Twitter with the whole, all black people weren't always Democrats, and he didn't really catch that Kanye was going on the rant he was going on, and almost got himself caught up. So that's what I'm saying. I don't want him to have Chance out here talking left, because I like Chance. That's what I'm saying. So is that a little suckerish?
No, I don't know.
Or is it really big homie, little homie situation?
I think it's more of that, but everybody's benefiting in the end.
They all making more bread than us.
Exactly.
Well, if it can go to the kids in Chicago, then so be it. But in the meanwhile, you heard it here first. If Chance, we look up in a year and we hating Chance just as much as we hating Kanye, blame Kanye. Yeah, and that's for real. There's been some birthdays that's popping up this week. Your guy, Russell Simmons, his birthday was this week, age 61. We ain't heard from Russell in a while.
Yeah, he got me too.
You think he ever gonna come out?
I mean, what is he gonna come out with an album? I mean,
I'm not talking about album. I'm just saying,
80
like,
years old.
Well, he's turned 61, so as far as like making appearances or anything like that.
No, he made his money. He did what he needed. He got his supermodels pregnant.
He
got
supermodels.
Yeah,
he got another one pregnant.
I mean, the twins, I don't know, what's her name, Kamora Lee?
Oh, no, they're not twins, but I thought he got another girl pregnant, that's what I thought you were saying.
No, I doubt it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you think, like, we're done seeing Russell, like, out in public?
Yeah, Russell's chilling now.
Yeah, I guess so. Disappear
and just love life with your money.
I mean, I would. No one wants to
in
be
the
a Bill.
background.
No
Singing
one wants to
in
be
the background.
Nobody wants to be a Bill Cosby, man. You don't want to wait till you about 80 and then they charge. Like, go ahead and just have a seat.
Yeah, just get out. Just get missing.
Yeah, go ahead and have
just
a seat.
live on the island with your Buddha.
Yeah.
Your chi.
And crossing your legs in weird positions that I know a man can do. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Talib Kweli, his birthday was this week too. He turned 43. I mean, yeah, turned 43. So that's a big deal for him. You know what I mean? Black Thought birthday was this week. He was 47. I didn't realize Black Thought was 47 though. Like, man, that means he was grown man when he came out, even back in the day. But Black Thought never really looked young though.
So he was mature.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Black, that means he was touching 30 back then, but yeah, he's 47, so shout out to him because, he's spitting now almost, you can say, better than he was back then. You know what I mean? People are really paying attention to Black Thought's lyricism right now. And correct me if I'm wrong, didn't we talk about not too long ago about him being in a supergroup with someone? I'm tripping, right?
Yeah, but we didn't want that to happen.
It was him and who, though? Who I was in a supergroup? I can't remember who I was in a supergroup, but I remember I think it was your man that we said we wasn't, I can't remember the supergroup, so it must have. Oh, it was him. Dude from boom, boom, boom. Not Knife Wonder, but Fonte.
Oh, yeah, and I said it would be great, but nobody would want to hear it.
No, yeah. And I forgot the third guy already.
Yeah, it'd just be too.
The guy who had the song Brand New. That was Kanye's boy.
Ron Fest.
Yeah, Ron Fest.
Yeah.
Well,
Nah, it'd be a bore fest.
Yeah.
Great lyrically, but it would be bored.
Yeah.
It would be boring.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope you're wrong. But there's a part of me that thinks you're right. Also, it was the big homie who, rest in peace, Proof. It was his birthday. He died at age 32 back in 2006. He was shot. That was Eminem's right-hand man. And those of you who don't know, that was the guy that put Eminem on. He was the man back home in Detroit. He was the guy that helped Eminem with a lot. Eminem owes his whole career to Proof. And unfortunately, Proof died in something that was senseless in the bar back home that I still can't wrap my head around, because that was one of the guys I used to look up to when I was coming up, as far as being on that mic and being able to really spit something off the top of your head. Man, he was a genius, that's for sure. So his birthday was also this week too. So, rest in peace to the big homie also. Also, early this week, A Tribe Called Quest, a love movement, had came out back in 98. And, back then, that was the breakup album. That was the album where at that point, I don't think Phife and Tip was really even in the same room with each other. Right. And so we never think we was going to get a Tribe Called Quest reunion album. So it was dope when a year ago when they came out, we got it from Here Now, because the album was a classic, even though they were working on it, and rest in peace to Five Dog, he passed away. But that's a testament that I was scared of them to come out with an album because I didn't want them to have anything that was going to be less than what they've done before. But that album was really, 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 really good. But it's sad that Phife didn't live to really see the finishing touches.
Yeah. Help me find my way.
Yeah. Or teasing me just like Gina did Martin.
Yeah.
Now look at what you're starting. Yeah, that was dope, man. But you know what? Maybe somebody has heard that because recently last week, speaking of it, Little Brother had got back together. They were on stage, Knife Wonder, Fonte, another guy who I can't remember. But that was a big deal amongst us nerds because Little Brother was one of the first internet sensation when the internet was really starting, when artists was first putting their music out.
Mm-hmm.
I always think about Little Brother was one of the first dudes that you were hearing about them, but they ain't had no album out. And it was well, how can I get it? You go on the internet, what? People putting back then we were just downloading old music, but they actually was putting out fresh music. So, shout out to them brothers, man, for getting back together, and hopefully they can create something that we all can, love and enjoy, because that's the problem with a lot of groups. Sometimes they get back together when nobody cares, or they get back together when somebody died.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? Remember when NWA was talking about getting back together a while ago because they was going to have Snoop be the lead?
And TLC?
Yeah. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see TLC get back together.
TC?
Yeah, man. It's certain people you just can't replace them. You can see Destiny Child. It can be a whole group of Destiny Childs. Just being honest with you.
They got some subs.
Right. It could be 4 people in Destiny Child, none of them even recognized, but it's cool because Destiny Child. But there are certain groups, nobody will see NWA without Easy. It's just
not gonna work.
Yeah. Just like the Ghetto Boys. They, Bushwick Bill, Scarface, Willie D. That's what you want to see. I can't think of enough Fugees. You definitely don't want to see the Fugees get back together without nobody. Who else I could think of? The Lost Boys, it wouldn't matter as long as we got Mr. Cheeks.
Yeah, it definitely wouldn't matter.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Long as we had Mr. Cheeks, it wouldn't matter.
He was the group.
He was definitely the group. I can't think of no other group or whatever because you think about it, there's no more groups no more. They don't really invest in groups. We definitely can see Nelly at the St. Lunatics.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know if you can name I don't even know if I can name anybody else who was in the St. Lunatics group. So
Murphy Lee.
Whatever happened to that guy? He was like their guy they were trying to push.
Yeah. Didn't work out.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure he's sitting pretty. He's sitting better than Chingy, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, Chingy, they was beefing for a second.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that don't work. Well, the point is, though, get back together while everybody still care. That's the point. Yeah, man. So, how about that, man? We about to get up out of here, man. What you got to plan?
Watching The Walking Dead comes back this weekend, man.
That's true.
One of the shows I actually watch and keep up with besides Power.
And Rick Grimes is actually leaving the show.
What?
Yeah, this season is called the Rick Grimes final episode. So he's going to be leaving like midway through the show. He's going to be leaving.
So he's going to go to the Fear of the Walking Dead like the other guy did.
No, he's going to be leaving altogether because he wants to be back with his family.
Oh, so they're going to kill him.
I hope not. I need to catch back up with the book because last time I checked, he was still there in the book, but he could have left by now because The Walking Dead, if you think about it, can survive as a show without Rick in a sense because the storyline is just the zombies. But I want to see Rick.
I wish you wouldn't have told me that. I didn't even know.
It says in the promotion, like it says the commercials, it's like the Rick Grimes final episodes.
I haven't even seen the promotions.
Yeah, but they haven't said anything about how he gonna leave though. They haven't given no hint, no nothing.
They gonna kill
him. You think so?
I mean, it's the only way out.
You think so?
It's the only way out.
It's gonna be gruesome.
Yeah, you die out. They even killed the tiger. So I mean,
yeah, they killed that tiger.
Killed Shiva.
They killed that tiger. That tiger dead.
Yeah, man.
That tiger dead. I thought that tiger was going. And you know what's so crazy? Because in the book, that's how the tiger went out. But I thought in the series they're gonna at least let the tiger live.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No. Also, the movie Venom's coming out too.
Yeah. I'm thinking about checking that out. It doesn't. I mean, honestly, as a comic book geek, they totally went different left to the story. But I want to check it out anyway. I like Tom Hardy. He's a really good actor.
Yeah, I want to see that as well.
You know, ever since he was Bane. You know, do you feel in charge? You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of want to see him as Venom, you know what I mean, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Venom's a twisted individual.
Yeah. I wouldn't advise you taking your kids. I would have preferred if Venom was rated R.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, when you really think about it.
That would have made it right.
Yeah, it just would have made it right. When last time we had like a rated R comic book movie? It was rated R.
Never.
300 was a comic book, but it was like a limited, it's not nothing we know of, you know what I mean? But it was a rated R movie.
Oh.
But it was based on comic book, but not too many people know that. But I wanted like a real rated R comic book movie, like Spawn. If that was to come back out, like if they redo Spawn, you could rate it.
Or Blade.
Blade should definitely be rated R. Definitely should be rated R, man. There's no question about that. Definitely. The dude that played Captain America just gave his last thumbs up to it because they just wrapped up Avengers 4. Oh. So he's pretty much going to be done because they're going to keep moving on with Avengers and stuff like that. But the guys that we know, like Tony Stark and all them, they about to all start stepping down. And Captain America already said it's a wrap for him. He's been playing the same role for 8 years. So by the time Avengers 4 come out, it's going to be like in his 10th year. So he's done. Kind of feel sad.
Hey, man, he cashed out.
That's what he said. He said, you want to leave before they ask you to leave. So, you know what I mean? He don't want to be gray on there still playing Captain America. And they're like, yeah, we want you to get up out of here. He said he want to leave while you're good. So, yeah, you know, it's all right. So I guess I'll go check out Venom because I'm a comic book geek. And I don't think it's going to be good, but I'd rather be wrong. You going to check it out?
It's going to be good.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, too. Make sure you check out the Hip Hop Matrix Show. You check us out on iTunes. Make sure you check it out on SoundCloud, Podomatic. Just go to the search engine. Type in Hip Hop Matrix Show, one word, and we pop right up. Make sure you go to YouTube, check out our highlights and our shows on YouTube also as well. Follow us on our Twitter at WHMS98. Follow me at J.Hall Radio. This guy right here, DJ Akademiks. Anything else you got up, bro?
Yeah, and in case you were looking for a mansion, the owner of the Redskins, Dan Snyder, is listing his out in Potomac, Maryland.
For how much?
$49 million.
Oh, that's all?
That's it. I mean, I might have to give him a call, go grab that from him.
We got that, right?
Yeah, I might have to go grab that.
We got that, right?
Yeah.
You know, for those of us that live out here, a lot of people, the DC people love the Redskins, but they really hate that owner.
Yeah.
You ever know? You knew that? You know that, right?
Yeah, so I wonder if he's about to try to sell the team and get out of here.
Where is it at again?
Or it's in Potomac.
Potomac?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. $49 million in Potomac.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I guess he's going to get a $100 million house now, I guess. I don't know.
I guess so. I'm pretty sure it's not his only house, though.
I'm going to grab that 49 M for you, man.
I'm pretty sure it's not his only house.
Invite everybody to the barbecue.
Pretty much. You can invite all them old Redskins players to the barbecue also, too.
Yeah.
And you Eagle fans, you can invite, like, your man, Cunningham. You can invite him there, too.
Invite them all to see our rings.
Hey, $49 million. We'll have that by the time we're on the next show. $49 million. It's all nothing. Right. It's nothing at all. As usual, be blessed and successful, and we'll talk to you soon. We ghosts!
It's the Hip Hop Matrix Show.